Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. I want to start off with what I call the reaching for the best affirmation to start our week. All the time that I spend putting out positive energy is time well spent. When I do that, I'm astonished at how good I feel. So I continue to reach for the best feeling I can find. With far less effort than I think, whatever I give my attention to, the law of attraction helps to become more. So in certain ways, my life continues to get better. There's no top on this. So life has a wealth of abundance available to me through clarity, joy, and that's just the tip of the iceberg in my life. Find out how you reach for the best as well. This week I'll be sharing from Joseph Campbell, one of my intellectual mentors. His yoga was underlining. And this is all about the open life. What does it mean to have an open life? Well, first of all, to me, it means not being a slave to money. The fact that we need to make money in our society is one thing, but not being a slave to money, because the true quote is not that money is the root of all evil, but the love of money is the root of all evil. So you learn to find that which gives you conditions for growth by learning where you stumble, because wherever you stumble, that's where your treasure is. Like in the old stories where you plow on a field and the plow gets caught, and you have to dig down to see what's there. And then you discover a ring and you pull it up, and then you walk down and there's a cave of jewels. All these images about the treasure that's hidden within your own ground. And so what seems most challenging in your life is always an invitation to greater and deeper powers within us. So it's like life is challenge, and then there's response to the challenge. In the stories, when they talk about the various demons that you have to face, the man-eating giants, or the witch who asks you a question and then eats you if you don't get it right, or the clashing rocks between the fire, that all represents the demons of our own limitations, which are ubiquitous. Everywhere we face things within ourselves that shut us off from the ubiquity of spirit, right? The everywhereness, omnipresence of spirit. So you accept at some point that the familiar has been outgrown in your life. The village compound is pales in significance to what you know is out there. And you don't want to be a person in the wasteland who's not living out of their own initiative, but out of a sense of what they're supposed to do. You can really see the sadness in people who haven't found that. So the purpose of all the mythological teaching is to awaken in you a sense of wonder in the participation of the mystery. And you have to learn to say yes in the heart of darkness. Or as my teacher says, arise and drink your bliss, for everything alive is holy. If you find that perception, wow, what a shift it makes in life. So all the images are symbolic of the powers that are in the human being, and it doesn't point to facts, but it points to that which informs the facts, or that which is behind the facts. We all are types of artists that go within to find deeper sense of self, a deeper ground of being, which is always transparent to that which is transcendence, and we have to bring that into the world of form, back into the field of time. And it lasts because it has symbolic and therefore psychological relevance to us. It exists as a certain resonance in our psyche, in our heart, in our gut, and we can't forget that. And so our separateness, the sense of ego, is only in the apparent phenomenal world, and that is secondary. It's called Maya in yoga. But beyond that, behind that, within that, is that world of the unseen spirit that's within everything. So ask the question. Don't make the mistake like the Grail Knight did. What ails the uncle? Don't hold back. When you feel compassion, when you feel that something's off, it probably is off, ask that question, be compassionate, and continue searching for your Grail. That's your growing point, questing for the Grail. I hope you join us this Wednesday for the next in a series of the Good Vibration classes. We'll be talking about Jnana Yoga, dancing the four quarters. Come and join us. And then we'll be back in another week from Thursday with the next lecture for the Flourish satsang out in California. I hope you have a beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your summer.